For your latest forecast.
Yeah, it's been very dry, unusually dry for November. It's not typical for us to see so many dry days in a row in Portland this time of year. So pretty crazy. We'll talk more about that in just a second. First, let's take a look outside here. This is our Willamette Valley Vineyards cam in the South Salem Hills. Kind of pretty with the clouds up ahead. Sunset was close to 4:35 this evening. Here's a look outside once again at that Rivermark Community Credit Union camera. Temperatures in the low 40s. I think the building clouds overhead are going to keep us slightly warmer tonight than we woke up this morning. 31 was the low temperature at PDX this morning. Very chilly start. Speaking of those dry spells in November, take a look. So 13, our all-time record, that's where we're sitting today. So tomorrow, if we're staying dry, which it's looking pretty likely that that's going to happen, we're going to set a new record for consecutive dry days in November. Let's take a look at that rain forecast for the next 5 days. So there is some rain on the way, not looking very likely tomorrow, but Tuesday, that's when we'll see scattered showers in the morning and the afternoon in the valleys. Wednesday, though, back to dry conditions. That goes for Thursday as well. And then Friday late, it's looking like we're going to be turning wet once again. So let's time things out a little bit better for you here with our graph forecast model. So this is early tomorrow morning, 4 a.m. Just looks mainly cloudy here west of the Cascades. Maybe a sprinkle chance if you're near the Central Coast. But otherwise, I think we're going to be starting dry and actually seeing some sun breaks in the morning there around the Portland metro area. Rest of the day just looks partly sunny. We'll see some clouds overhead building more into Tuesday morning. So again, I think we're going to be starting the day dry. I don't think you have to worry about rain during your morning commute on Tuesday. Looks like that precipitation pushes through a little later in the morning. So this is 10 a.m. and then scattered showers here in the metro area Tuesday afternoon. Looks like the heaviest stuff stays to the north of us towards Seattle. You can see that there in the yellow. So it should be pretty light for us around the metro. And by later Tuesday evening, this is 8 o'clock. Looks like we should be drying out. We might see a lingering shower or two as we head into Wednesday morning, but then Wednesday looks mainly dry. So here's the plan for tonight. We'll be clouding up west of the Cascades. East of the Cascades could see some patchy freezing fog, for example, around Bend and Madras. Temperatures very chilly out there in the 20s, even teens and single digits out there around Baker City and Burns. But for us here in the interior valleys, we're looking at temperatures in the low to mid 30s, a little bit chillier further south there. Eugene going to be in the upper 20s overnight. Tomorrow, partly cloudy and a little bit warmer, still breezy for the east side, but most of the metro area should be seeing calmer conditions. Our high temperatures tomorrow ranging from the upper 40s to the low 50s. Here's that 7-day forecast. So one more dry day ahead of us here. We should be popping into the low 50s around the Portland metro. And then Tuesday into Wednesday, maybe a few showers here. Not looking like a big soaker of a system by any means. We're thinking maybe up to 2/10 of an inch max out of this. And then Thursday and Friday, we're looking pretty dry. In fact, Thanksgiving, nice and warm, mid to upper 50s. That's going to feel pretty good. Showers returning next weekend. Taylor?
All right, thanks, Camilla.